do I put it? Dakashoke kana kuti even pa airport mageta no end. I'm driving in Zimbabwe, guys. Literally chayo is different currencies in Zimbabwe. So there's the bond, there's Eco Cash, there's Swipe, and US dollars as well. I found it very difficult to wrap my head around the currencies. Kombi. So a kombi is like public transport. So I went on a kombi with my aunties, 2 aunties, and Sophia, because I wanted Sophia to experience what a kombi is like. Hi Woolford gang, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and automatically you'll become part of the Woolford gang. So guys, as you can see by the title, I am going to be talking about things that I found quite interesting and maybe shocking during my visit in Zimbabwe. For those who have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that I traveled to Zimbabwe back in October last year. If you're new, please check out those vlogs as well from Zimbabwe because they are popping. But anyway guys, give this video a thumbs up, make sure you drop me a comment, and also share this video because, you know, sharing is caring. But anyway, let's get right into the video. I've got some notes written down on my phone, so please don't be put off by that. First thing is first, power cuts in Zimbabwe. Oh my god, mageta anoyenda like there's no tomorrow. So my first experience with having a power cut when I traveled to Zimbabwe was actually at the airport, guys. Ndakandiri airport and mageta kangoenda. I was like, okay, welcome to Zimbabwe. Welcome to Zimbabwe. Yeah. In a way, I actually found that quite, how do I put it? Dakashoke kana. Because even on the airport, mageta no end. I was quite shocked about that. But having said that, it actually worked in my favor. Because you know when you travel to Zim at the airport, they want to open your bags to see if you've got any clothes that have tags, etc, and if you have to pay some duty and all of that. So they were about to scan my bags, and literally one bag had been scanned and they were about to scan the second one, and then mageta kavangoenda. I was like, yeah, nkosi yami mwari wangu makanaka. I was so happy, you know. I was so happy, so it worked in my favor. Anyway, on to the second point. Driving is crazy. Driving in Zimbabwe, guys, literally chayo. It's insane. I don't know how they do it. I mean, sometimes I was like in other people's cars and I felt very uncomfortable. I felt like we're gonna crash any second. Like, yeah, the driving, it's like they don't give each other way. It's just insane. However, having said that, when you do actually drive, let's say out of town, the driving isn't so crazy, so it's not so bad. But in the town center, makwikwi guys, makwikwi. Another one is Visa card and value for money. I actually found that quite a lot of shops in Zimbabwe don't really take card. It's all cash. And yeah, I found that quite strange. And then when I say value for money, guys, dollar I don't know what shandisco like it's nothing. Everything is dollar. And before you know it, madora janenga pera. So yeah, value for money. I was a bit surprised about that. Value of money. I meant to say not value for money. Value of money. That one was quite an interesting one actually. And whilst I'm talking about money, another thing that I found quite shocking was the amount of different currencies in Zimbabwe. So there's the bond, there's Eco Cash, there's Swipe, and US dollars as well. I found it very difficult to wrap my head around the currencies. Even the bond, I didn't know how much 50 bond was, for example, or how much 100 bond was, like in US dollars. The only currency I could actually really understand was the US dollars, and the bond, the Eco Cash, the swipe, I didn't understand any of that. Yeah, it was quite difficult to wrap my head around it. Good thing is they do use the US dollars, which may not be so good actually, because we should have our own proper currency, which is the bond, and I don't know if the bond is recognized out in other countries, but anyway, I'm not going to go into that. And also no change. So if you're traveling to Zimbabwe, make sure you don't get like, so when I went to the post office to change pounds into US dollars, I actually was given like 50s, 100s, and you know, I didn't get like 5s and 10s. I wish I knew that, because yeah, it was a struggle to find some change. So sometimes you'd go to the shop, you buy something for £4.50, for example, and so you need 50 cents back, but they may not necessarily have that 50 cents, so you just have to leave your change there, or you don't buy the goods that you want to buy. I found that quite annoying actually, because if you count up all these changes that you're leaving behind, it does add up. It does add up at the end of the day. Okay, so another one is some roads and buildings look so outdated. I really struggled actually, because I didn't have a picture of Zimbabwe looking like that. The picture I had was completely different, because I have lived in Zimbabwe before, and yeah, I found that quite, I don't know, it just looked quite old, like the roads, the houses. Obviously here in the UK everything looks quite modern and all of that, but yeah, in Zimbabwe you didn't have that unless you were in the town centre, where you know they've got nice buildings and stuff like that. Last but not least, and guys, I've got a whole list of things, but I have to make this video quite short, and probably I'll do a part 2 at some point. But yeah, last but not least, I was very shocked when I got a combi. So a combi is like public transport. So I went on a combi with my aunties, 2 aunties, and Sophia, because I wanted Sophia to experience what a combi is like. And we were traveling from Chitungwiza to Highfield, and we got on this combi. And Sophia was like, "Mommy, I want to have my own seat." So I had put her on my lap. You know, in Zim, you know, if you're a kid, straight, mama. Apana parukumboita say parukugara city yako wega. It just doesn't happen. And so anyway, I'm there, I'm like, "Sophia, sit on my lap," and she was like, "No, Mummy, I want to have my own seat." And I was like, "No, come on, sit on my lap." And she wasn't having it. So I was like, "Okay, you can have your own seat." And then the conductor on the on this public transport, he was like, "Amai, mwana kango gara pa seat pake, then alutofana kuita say kubada dollar renyu chete." And I was like, "Okay, it's fine, don't worry about it, I'll pay for her." So basically the guy was saying to me, if she sits in her own seat, she has to pay $1 for that. And so I said to him, "No, that's fine." And then after, literally in the whole combi, Munuese was like, definitely we can tell. Because mwana ugara pa city yake ega, ende mwana ya ane freedom anto tala tindulo gara pa chair pangu ndega, pa seat rangu ndega. And so anyway, it just ended up being a conversation in that combi, and it was actually quite interesting. And some of the combis as well, gosh, yeah, I'm not gonna say much, but it was quite an interesting experience, and so I thought I'll share this with you guys about things that shocked me. A bit of a cultural shock when I went to Zimbabwe. Let me know if you want to know anything else about my trip to Zimbabwe and what videos I should do on, you know, my travels in Zimbabwe, or any videos to do with Zimbabwe, as long as not anything political. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, Woolford gang. Bye.